pour avoir dédié sa fondation à la transmission. Je crois que c'est important, la notion de transmission. Je crois que c'est important de donner à la jeunesse une tribune, et c'est ce que nous allons faire ensemble. Donner à des jeunes, des juniors ambassadeurs. Je vais vous expliquer ce que c'est que ce programme que porte la Fondation. Ce sont des jeunes qui sont présents sur les 5 continents, dans la pluridisciplinarité. Et vous verrez d'ailleurs dans la complémentarité, et il y a aussi cette notion, je crois, d'équilibre. Vous verrez peut-être plus de filles sur ce pupitre qu'il n'y en avait autour de cette table ronde, parce que cette génération de jeunes filles aussi a décidé de prendre en main son avenir, notamment dans le domaine de l'architecture, et je pense que c'est salutaire. Ce réseau des juniors ambassadeurs à travers le monde, il fait la promotion d'une vision, une vision qui est inspirée à la fois par le biomimétisme, mais également trouver des solutions concrètes pour les enjeux océaniques et pour la montée du niveau des eaux. Voilà donc un an que Jacques Rougerie m'a confié la mission de prendre en main ce réseau des juniors ambassadeurs et plus largement celui des relations internationales de sa fondation. Et comment dire que je suis tellement heureux aujourd'hui de voir qu'il y a des jeunes dans cette salle qui viennent d'Afrique du Sud, de Chine, du Costa Rica, d'Égypte, de France aussi, et de partout ailleurs pour nous honorer de leur présence et nous honorer de ces pitchs qu'ils vont produire. Et puis un mot aussi pour remercier l'équipe de la Fondation qui travaille d'arrache-pied pour rendre tout ça possible. Évidemment, Lorenzo Specti et Maude Bridon qui font tout pour que ces juniors ambassadeurs puissent à la fois briller devant vous, mais également sur la promenade des Anglais, où il y a actuellement une exposition des travaux des juniors ambassadeurs. There's an exhibition in the Promenade des Anglais where you can discover all the work of the junior ambassadors. So now, dear junior ambassadors, you will pitch for 1 minute to 2 minutes your projects. We will discover them, and I have to first call Mohamed Ahmad to pitch us his project about Alexandria. Mohamed, please.
Thank you, Amin, and hello, everyone. If you have been following the news recently, just last week, there has been an unexpected storm and heavy hails that struck Alexandria of Egypt. That's exactly why I chose Alexandria to design that.
Talk
Right.
in the mic.
Right. Is it better now? Yeah. Perfect. So that's exactly why I chose Alexandria of Egypt for this concept, what I called Alexandria's Eos. Eos is Dawn in ancient Greek, symbolizing the roots of Alexander the Great, which is the founder of the city. The project is inspired by biomimicry, basically to mimic the resilience of the peacock with feathers that has 4 innovative modules scattered across the wires, spread across the beach. Each module has a different approach. The first module is basically to harness the wave energy and attenuate the wave impact. And the second one is to generate power out of the via revolving solar plate, which also collecting energy by solar panels. And the third module is basically a sustainable fishing platform for local communities. And the fourth one is a marine station and evacuation pod. And at the heart of the project, there is the Heracleum Museum, which is basically an opportunity for both locals and tourists to explore the submerged history of ancient Egypt, which is under the water of Alexandria, because it's also connected to the tourists and the locals. In a nutshell, Alexandria's Eos is not about defense. It's not just about defense. It's a rebirth of this incredible city. Thank you all very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mohamed. So if you see your project, just please come to take the mic. Some of the junior ambassadors are not here, cannot attend this meeting, so maybe the slide will appear and they will not be with us. For example, this great project from Cameroon, unfortunately, they cannot be with us. And this one from Spain, she cannot be with us. She will be here on Saturday. Now I'll call Quentin Lucas. Please, Quentin.
Hi everyone. The project that we proposed in 2022 was to move a village that is almost entirely vulnerable to major risks related to climate change. We are in the French archipelago of Saint-Pierre and Miquelon, located in North America. On an island territory, the 600 inhabitants are used to build their own houses and to adapt. Therefore, we proposed a project that relocates the village by using this self-building culture to reinvent its organization on a new natural site of major risks. This aimed to a more shared and dense urban design. The wooden framing technique used in local architecture allows for the houses to be relocated and even to be recomposed with more shared space. By sharing it and creating it with local community, we aim to inspire them to believe to stay on their island and with a vision for their future. Nowadays, I'm very honored to tell you that I'm working for the municipality of Miquelon-Langlade on their project to relocate the village. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Quentin. Thank you, Quentin. Ce que vient de dire Quentin est très intéressant parce que ça montre comment est-ce qu'on peut convertir un projet d'architecture en une action très concrète. Puisqu'aujourd'hui tu travailles, tu nous as dit que tu travaillais pour Saint-Pierre et Miquelon, c'est ça, que tu construisais, que tu mettais en œuvre ces projets, et c'est une invitation à l'action. J'appelle bien sûr maintenant avec nos Plume, qui nous vient de Thaïlande. Plume, please.
Bonjour. Me and my partner could be here. Is really honored to be presenting our project to you guys today. So for over a century, the Maldives has served the world's wealthiest through luxury tourism, while its own people live with modest means and crumbling infrastructure. And now a rising sea threatens to erase the whole island entirely. It is time for a profound shift. The Maldivians for Maldivians. Our vision, Narduva 2100, the linkage colonies, propose a crescent shaped of floating communities. It's modular, self-sufficient, and tethered across the sunken lagoons and islands. Built from recycled island materials, salvaged debris, traditional wood, and repurposed infrastructure that lost to the sea, and together they integrate water farming, rain harvesting, renewable energy, desalination, forging a resilient life above the submerged seabed. But in contrast to purely technical innovations, this is a human vision. Not just built to survive, but built to belong. A future rooted in a community, adaptability, and dignity. Just like Lao Tzu said, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. And Rumi reminded us that let life live through you. Thank you very much.
Plume qui avait fait une magnifique présentation à ETH, à Zurich, en Suisse, où il a présenté les travaux de la Fondation et des Junior Ambassadeurs. On peut réapplaudir Plume, s'il vous plaît. Alors maintenant, j'appelle Martin, qui nous vient d'Afrique du Sud. Please, Martin.
Was designed to address the rising sea levels in Ghana, with contaminating farmlands and the fish stock migration with the increasing temperatures in the ocean. It has affected the livelihoods of the farmers and fishermen, and also in the area there has been a growing demand for electricity which exceeds the supply. And the Floating Lotus aims to address basically all the mentioned issues they are currently facing. So the main design for it is around electricity. So the current movement combined with the anchoring system generates electricity in tandem with the voltaic roof, while also there is housing, farming and fishing community housed on it. The entire unit can be interlocking with future developments, and the entire town can grow on the coastal region as it as the demand for it increases. And that is the entire design behind the 2020 Rising Sea Levels competition. Unfortunately, my friend, who's the 3D designer of the project, wouldn't be able to make it today, but thank you very much. Thank you, Jacques.
Thank you, Martin. Merci beaucoup, Martin. Et maintenant, nos lauréats de cette année, le projet SEDNA, ils sont tous avec nous. Merci de les applaudir.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here. So SEDNA was born from a clear observation. The Arctic, a region with vital resources and rich cultures, is now under threat from melting ice, overfishing and growing energy dependency. What truly mattered to our team was also in large part to restore a sense of sovereignty and identity to the Inuit people, even through energy.
So by envisioning a gentle, useful, autonomous infrastructure rooted in mythology, we set out to design a project that embodies meaning, resilience, but also respect. So SEDNA offers a model of innovation on a human scale, serving both indigenous people, but also marine biodiversity, balancing memory, adaptation, and future.
SEDNA is a wave energy buoy designed to support communities in the Arctic in achieving energy autonomy and preserving their traditional ways of life. Inspired by the Inuit mythological goddess Sedna, the device harnesses wave power to produce green hydrogen, power fishing boats, and regenerate local marine ecosystems.
SEDNA functions simultaneously as a charging station, an artificial reef, a navigational beacon, and a scientific relay transmitting environmental data. Designed to integrate harmoniously into the fjords of Inuit, it offers a respectful, localized, and symbolically powerful alternative to the current dependence on imported fuels, which remain a major issue for the Inuit populations. Thanks to the foundation that has given us the opportunity to represent this project, and thank you for your attention.
Bravo, et merci à tous les quatre d'être avec nous. Alors ce projet qui vient des États-Unis, malheureusement, ils n'ont pas pu être là. Pareil, ce projet de Tunisie, ils n'ont pas pu être avec nous. Alors celui-là, on ne les présente plus. C'est André et Inge, qui sont le couple d'architectes le plus impressionnant aujourd'hui de toute la Croisette, mais aussi de toute l'Afrique du Sud, et leur projet SolarCell. Je tiens à préciser qu'en ce moment même, le projet SolarCell, ainsi que 4 autres projets de la Fondation, sont projetés au sommet de la coalition des villes littorales que préside Monsieur le maire de Nice, Christian Estrosi. Et donc leur projet est projeté en ce moment même devant des centaines de maires de villes littorales et de chefs d'État. Please, Inge and André.
Thank you for having us. It's quite an honor to be here and having our project exhibited all over Nice. So our proposal serves as a model for alternative resource supply with a core focus on preserving and studying its direct environment. SolarCell is based on the implementation of an autonomous system founded on the immense availability of water and salt provided by the ocean. By converting sunlight to heat and storing it in molten salt, it can supply and store electricity and make it available on demand anytime, day or night. This form of energy creation is inexpensive, available for commercial scale needs, and most importantly, it is non-fossil fuel driven and has a very low impact on the environment. SolarCell can lend itself to a variety of coastal or open ocean locations and the needs individually required by these environments and its intended users. The cell serves as a pod of life, supplying fresh water, electricity, and crops. The model can serve large ships or smaller research vessels in the open ocean or deep sea, where they can restock on seized resources as well as serve as a long-stay base, well equipped with the fundamentals for those dedicated to discovering, documenting, and exploring the marine environment. On coastlines, it can become a pod that supplies fresh water and crops and electricity to neighboring coastal towns, as well as a vessel that can accommodate inhabitants or researchers. As architects, we believe it's our responsibility to dream of science fiction and respond to our current conditions, and along with futuristic architectural aesthetic, sustainable energy creation and self-sufficiency, solar cells application possibilities are endless.
What's next? Since receiving the Foundation's awards, thank you very much, Jacques and team, we've been fortunate to be included in their global publications, radio interviews, and conference talks. We have been busy with detailed design development, integrating energy storage systems, upgrading hydrogen ballast systems, upgrading the heliostat foil, working on assembling a specialist consulting team, the business plan, with cost and revenue drivers and investment models with development phasing. Our next steps in prototyping and realization. To start, repurposing viable oil rigs as a valuable model to test the systems on. Then standalone smaller cells. After that, larger farming cells, and finally, self-sufficient living cells fully integrated with nature. Welcome to our future.
Et pour vous montrer à quel point ce prix Lab qu'ils ont obtenu est très concret, pour rappel, la Fondation a 4 prix d'architecture, un prix pour la montée des eaux, un prix de la mer et un prix de l'espace. Et puis il y a ce prix Lab qui accompagne des projets très concrets. Le leur a obtenu ce prix et donc on va les accompagner dans la concrétisation de ce projet qu'on espère un jour voir. Et donc pour rester sur cette concrétisation, ils vont pitcher leur projet ce 10 juin devant le Nice Business Forum, pour peut-être avoir l'opportunité de faire parler de leur projet auprès d'éventuels investisseurs. C'est aussi ça, la Fondation Jacques Rougerie. Alors, il y a ce projet qui nous vient du Pakistan. Malheureusement, Sadia ne peut pas être avec nous. Et puis, il y a José Carlo, qui, je crois, a la palme de celui qui vient de plus loin, puisqu'il nous vient du Costa Rica, José Carlo, et qui est un junior ambassadeur extraordinaire. Il a piloté 130 étudiants en architecture au Costa Rica sur un projet pour sauver la ville de Punta Arenas. Please, José Carlo.
Bonsoir. C'est un plaisir d'être ici et prendre la parole à cet événement. Please let me introduce you to Insular Nomad. Crafted as a hybrid of marine life forms and technology, Insular Nomad embodies a habitat we envision to foster a sustainable development. The project is composed of 2 primary elements, the insula and the nomads, which enable the artificial being to operate either as a collective or an individual entity. The organism inhabits the pelagic zone, an expanse that offers all the essential resources for its survival. Such setting permits a nomadic existence, governed by the atmospheric conditions and the regeneration cycles of the ecosystem. Functionally, it is organized around 3 core systems: housing, energy and food production, and human development, that ensure the continuous evolution of life within the habitat. Thank you.
Thank you, José Carlo. José Carlo qui se verra remettre un prix samedi. Ceux qui sont avec nous, c'est dans l'Agora que ça se passe à 17h. Un prix pour son engagement pour le Costa Rica. Alors, on a un projet espace qui s'est glissé dans notre présentation. Petit rappel que la Fondation travaille aussi sur les enjeux spatiaux. Et enfin, on a Ryan. Ryan qui nous vient de Chine, qui a fait le déplacement depuis Hong Kong pour nous présenter son projet de Outpost.
Hello, everyone. So, hi, I'm Ryan Wong. I'm Junior Ambassador of Australia, and today I'd like to share with you my project, The Outpost. What if the structures that harm our planet could help heal it instead? The Outpost reimagines decommissioned oil and gas rigs into climate repair stations. At its heart, it's direct air capture. It's technology that extracts carbon from the atmosphere and stores it deep underground in the very same fields that once fueled the fossil era. It's powered by the ocean and is surrounded by seaweed farms and aquaculture. The Outpost becomes more than just infrastructure. it becomes a living system, a system where architecture, technology, and ecology work together to heal what was once broken. We can't undo the past, but we can shape what happens next. So I choose the heal, not because I caused the damage, but because I believe I can be part of the repair. And now, so can we. Thank you.
Et donc, vous l'avez vu, les projets qui viennent de défiler devant vous sont d'une très grande diversité. On a de la plus grande à la plus petite échelle. On a eu Saint-Pierre et Miquelon et on a eu New York. On a également du plus low-tech au plus high-tech. Et on a surtout certains projets qui sont beaucoup plus prospectifs que d'autres. On a vu le projet Solar Cell et on voit ici le projet The Outpost, les différences qui peuvent exister. Maintenant, laissez-moi appeler le directeur du programme des Junior Ambassadeurs. Let me call, please, the director of the Junior Ambassador program, Mohamed Ahmad. Please, Mohamed, the stage is yours.
Again, I mean, right. So I trust you all agree that what we've witnessed today is nothing short of inspiration. Each junior ambassador has brought a thoughtful and unique idea. Yeah, I think that's much better, I think, yeah. So each junior ambassador has brought a unique and thoughtful idea to the table, and it's quite evident that sustainable ocean and coastal resilience projects are no longer a buzzword, but a reality that shapes our future. What I truly appreciate about the Jacques Rougerie Foundation is that it gives us the opportunity to share and learn from one another, and particularly that we really all literally share or live in different geographical location and probably have completely different cultural background, but we all speak the same urgent language of resilience and inspiration and adaptation. Each of those projects that you have seen today is not only rooted to science, but also has a deep connection to cultural aspect and emotional connection of both people and the place. And that's what makes them so unique and powerful. As junior ambassadors, we carry more than our flags. We represent our countries, we represent our regions. And on behalf of the Jacques Rougerie Foundation, I would like to thank each one of you for bringing these amazing projects to the table today. And I sincerely hope that one day we saw those projects brought to life, not just on paper, but a reality that shapes the coast of the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mohammed. To conclude, I just want to say that I'm so happy to see that all these junior ambassadors did the effort to come here in Nice. And I know that all of you have some really busy agendas and schedules, so thank you for that. Thank you guys for all the work that you do and that you did all this year, for the conference that you did in your universities, for the partnership that you bring to the foundation, and thank you for being this new generation of architects. Et pour la version française, on va parler d'autre chose. Je vois qu'il y a les étudiants de l'école Design qui sont ici. Petit rappel que le concours de la Fondation est toujours ouvert et qu'il y a plus de 6 prix qui sont à remporter cette année comme tous les ans. Vous dire donc participer au concours, certains projets le méritent. Appelez tous ceux qui sont ici à encourager les jeunes à s'engager dans cette voie-là. Rejoignez le programme Junior Ambassadeurs. Justement, il faut ouvrir ce programme, non pas qu'aux architectes et aux designers, mais à toutes les sciences humaines et sociales et à toutes les disciplines, parce que c'est dans la pluridisciplinarité qu'on avance. Je pense qu'on est très chanceux d'avoir eu avec nous une géographe lors du premier panel pour nous montrer justement l'importance de cette pluridisciplinarité. Et enfin, encore un grand merci aux Junior Ambassadeurs et à l'équipe de la Fondation d'avoir rendu tout ça possible. Merci beaucoup.